What's up, YouTube? It's Nas Man. 72 coming at you from the hashtag Dirty South. Surprise, 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 surprise. Oh, man. Yep. I'm on YouTube tonight. Impromptu. I know there's some others. I know Bobbles is doing a 400 card review, and there's a couple other people on, but hey, I'm here. And let this pick up for a little bit. I hope everybody's been doing good. Yep, I've been off. I took a break from YouTube. Had to concentrate on work and getting some health stuff squared away, and I'm doing a lot better. So I was going to go on last night, and didn't work out, and I'm just going to leave that there. And so I'm coming on tonight. So see somebody's on here. What up? Throw something on the comment. I got my comments, chats up. Hey, Jay Michelin, there you go. I don't know, Jay Brewer. Thank you, brother. And but I want to get caught. I like to talk about the hobby, some sports cards that that I'm looking at, and maybe you'll look at too. Who knows? And then we can go from there. But first, I want to talk about the hobby. Let's just go ahead and talk about the Fanatics deal. My opinion hasn't changed from the last time I was on here about 3 months ago with Big Scott and JD. Check both of their channels out and check that video out on Big Scott's channel. And we had like a little coffee talk, round table talk about the hobby. So it was pretty good. So go over and check those channels out. But with my opinion hasn't changed. I think it's a good thing. So let's see what happens. And that's all I want to talk about that with Fanatics, because I think that's just beating a dead horse at this point. I guess the most recent thing has got to be this whole thing with PSA opening up submissions, regular submissions. I mean, they're down to $100. That's sad to say that they're down to 100, but they've opened up submissions. I got a dog in the fight. I'm a subscription paid member of PSA. I don't submit to group submitters to submit my stuff or pay the higher fee. But I've got the lowest level. And so I don't get any vouchers, which it wouldn't do any good because they've not given vouchers, and they quit redeeming vouchers way before they stopped taking cards. My whole beef, and I don't want to regress, I'm going to tie this all up in a little bow here. PSA has failed the subscription members for their service. I'm sorry if you're a submitter and you're watching this. Hey man, sorry, bro. If you're someone that's been pissed off about the whole thing and you submit to a submitter and stuff not good, imagine being a member and you can't. There's other membership levels that's got vouchers that can't even use the vouchers. They pay way more money than I did or you did. Because the reason you're doing the submission is you don't want to pay that fee, and you're paying a lower fee to get your cards graded. You're getting the same service that somebody else is paying. But PSA's forgot that. PSA has forgot. I got to throw that up, Jay Michelin, because that's what I was gonna cover it. Let's go ahead and do it. But what I'm saying is, they forgot who brought them to the dance. Jay Michelin brings up a great choice. There's so much stuff there. Either three things are happening. Either you're letting your cards sit there, you're bringing them home, or that's happening. That no pay. PSA, because they don't take your money up front, they're holding this, and one reason they do that, I think, is kind of like a line of credit, equity kind of deal for their venue, for their product. But that's the option. A lot of people are like that got into our hobby to make money, the arbitrage straight off the bat. They're not a collector. 99% of what the hobby thinks is that it was shoe heads, or some of these quick turn investors. And there's no value in it. The value that they could have made prior to the dip, to the recession of the hobby, it's not beneficial for them to pay that fee. They're not making nowhere to money, because the days, there's been plenty of videos out there on that. Even Sasha has said this. Sasha's one of the biggest card flippers there are. And they've, you can't take a card and grade it for, $10 or $15 or less, and then turn around and make $100. Bobble's made a great comment about this. You could throw a $100 bill on the wall and it would stick, and then if it fell off, a couple more would come down with it. I mean, those days are over. So those folks have left hobby, so they're not paying. What's PSA going to do with those cards? Does anybody know? Then what? The upcharge is also, I don't have a problem with the upcharge to a certain degree, because what I do is I put my fee as high as I can get it. I know it ain't a $99 damn card or a $199 card for that level. It's going to be a $40 card or $50 card that, gets slapped. But I'm going to say it's that, because if it, but I know it's about going to the next tier level. I don't submit stuff that high, so it really doesn't bother me. What's up, Carton? Or Canton, Carton, Jesus. What's up, brother? What's up with the latest with GMA? No idea. They have ghost, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not seeing product like cards that I'm looking at and slabs I'm looking at. I'm not seeing GMA. Yeah, I think GMA blew themselves up, shot them in the foot, shot themselves in the foot when they upped their prices, and it was because of the plastic increase, they said, and all kinds of stuff. But what hurt them was, I believe, HGA hurt them. And then the TG, all these other upstarts hurt GMA. That's who got hurt. Because GMA was that segment of the hobby for grading. Let's see. But with PSA, that's my biggest gripe with PSA, is they forgot who brought them. I don't understand how, they've increased offices in New Jersey. They've increased their office space in California. They've got to pay for that real estate. That's expensive real estate. And so they're going to have to bring they're going to have to bring submissions down, or that they're going to have to do specific stuff for the members to do registry. And that's what most of the members are, registry folks. I've started doing the registry stuff. And as soon as I bash PSA, I'll get into some of the most recent pickups. But I lost my train of thought. That's what we're famous for, being live. But PSA, I will say this, their mobile app, love it. If it's free, so go on. I would say, especially if you go to card shows and stuff, or go to hobby shops and you're making deals, and you don't have an app for market price stuff, or pop counts, or to verify a certified number to make sure it's a legit slab. Man, this is cool. You can enter it or take a picture of the barcode, or enter the code off the card, and it'll give you the report on that card. It'll even tell you if it's in someone's collection. It'll tell you what the going price is, if it's for sale or a link. And then you can hit a link and it goes over to the regular, and you can see the APR on it, PSA value, all that. They also have a link where you can do your registries. And what I'm saying with registry is the collection registry, but you can actually do a registry of all of your PSA cards that you own, and it's registered with PSA, and it gives dollar amounts too. So I like that. That's pretty cool. You can also do non-PSA items. I haven't done that yet. I just got all my regular PSA stuff done. Let's see. What's up, Chili? Yeah, James. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they were nuts. But opening up the office in New Jersey, that was about the dumbest thing. I mean, because if y'all think about it, they also have, I think they got an office in Europe, and I know they got one in Japan. Japan ain't cheap neither. So I want to say they're actually in Tokyo for some reason, but I'd have to look. But yeah, they let's see. Canton's saying SGC and CSG are coming up. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk. Let's talk about CSG first. Got my little one box here. I got a couple of CSG slabs, but the one handiest to me. Now, I didn't submit these. I bought them off of eBay. And I've got them in a PSA fitted sleeve. Fits it perfect. But that's the, we know who that is. That's the Chrome. And then, but they have got the best acrylic case there is up there. One is up Boone Scott. Good Lord have mercy. Yes, I still have submissions at PSA. I actually got one back a couple of weeks ago. It was 20 cards. I got 17 PSA 10s, 2 9s, and an 8. So I did very well. But I've been skunked too. I've got, I think 3 or 4 more subs still at PSA. I did weeks and weeks ago, months ago, probably like around October. It was before I took my break. I had a 65 card order and I had it come home. I had it shipped home. And I've actually, part of those cards I actually sent to CSG. But CSG has got the best slab out there. It looks, I'm going to say with security, the way it's welded, the card doesn't rattle. Now, I know there's been some slabs that have been a little thicker, and it's got like the BGS penny sleeve kind of deal in there. This does not have it, and this card is, it's not moving. The green, I like the green. I don't have a problem with it. Look at PSA. That's an orange. That's a red orange. Looks like a hospital band. I've been in the hospital enough to know it looks like a hospital band. So let's see. I like SGC too, but a lot of people say it looks cheap. That's your opinion. But sticking to CSG, I think CSG is going to be a real contender and I've got a card graded. I bought one that was graded, and I've got a 10 as well, but their 9.5s are equivalent to 10s for everybody else. Then, I actually got the survey, and this was part of it, was the flip. I call it the label, but anywho, they that is That's a big, as a PC person, what I said should happen is one is up Stoff. What's up, brother? That's my Chicago White Sox brother right there. Is that if you're not going to do subgrades, if you're not going to do subgrades, why don't you do what SGC does? Put the serial numbers in there. Put short print in there. Sometimes they do that and sometimes they don't, not the serial numbers. If they really should put the serial numbers, what they really should have done was just had it subgraded, period. But I don't understand the whole big thing with subgrades. PSA doesn't do subgrades, and they're number one in the marketplace. SGC doesn't do subgrades. BGS does it by pay. What's the big deal? I don't know. But there's that one. But yes, I think CSG Canton is going with the pedigree that they got. Their prices are low, not on everything. Some of their stuff is, depending on the card. That's what people need to remember. It's not. I'm on some forums on Facebook with CSG, and there's a lot of guys complaining that it's not selling. Well, first of all, when did you slab? Did you slab if you're flipping, if you're doing this as an albatross and you're making money, I'm not a smart man, but you want to give a product that people are buying. You don't want to put a product out there that's sitting on the shelves or sitting on your lot, same thing. You need to research what cards are people picking up. And an easy way to do that to see comp prices would be to use Card Hedge. And I'll have a link in the description down below later this evening for an affiliate with Card Hedges. They take so many databases for comps and they throw it in together. Really easy to use. They got the screen, current prices. They actually do raw, SGC, PSA, and CGS. They're getting CGS on board, but they use auction houses and everything else. So remember that. But no, seriously, at least go on eBay, do some research, see what's selling. Excuse me. Is that with CGS, it's about that right now. There were SGC was a couple of years ago. It's about if you're doing it to sell as arbitrage, you need to submit cards that people want. Those cards that I've seen on the marketplace sell are competitively priced with PSA, SGC, and BGS. That's my opinion. So that's my take on it, Canton. With and I think with the pedigree. Their backing is very similar to PSA. So I don't think they're going anywhere. I think they're going to actually make improvements. I see changes in the label happening. I think that's the biggest thing is the label. Y'all looking, I'm telling you, Jay Michelin said the same thing I did. They look completely different in person. Completely different. So I would suggest maybe getting a low-end card, something cheap. See what the slab looks like, just to see. But that's just my opinion. Let's see here. Yeah, Canton. I like CSG too. I've got a submission there. I had a second submission, but I cut off. Speaking of submissions, I've posted this a couple of times. I keep hauling back and forth. And I didn't want to do it with PSA because it's too much. I still think it's too much. I think $100 is too much. I think I can wait. And the value of these cards will only go up, or only going to go up. And these are the cards. All right. Pretty sure that's the 2018. I'm pretty sure. But it's Bowman Chrome, Prospects, Juan Soto. And that's the Atomic. It is not serial numbered. But these are definitely going to PSA. I'm just going to be straight with you. Here's the refractor serial numbered up to $4.99, and I think it's. Y'all laugh at me when I do this. I think it's 18. It's either 8 or 18, but that's the refractor. And then here's the Stadium Gatorade bath. It was taken just seconds before the primary Tops Gatorade short print, but it's that from that same Gatorade bath. This is Stadium, and it's a very low pop. There are no PSA 10s, and it's basically because of the quality of the paper. I mean, to be honest with you. And then, with that being said, I've got the 5x7, and it's serial numbered to 49. It's 3 of 49. So I was going to send that to get graded, send those to get graded, but I've been sitting on them. I hadn't done it. Some people have asked about those. You know, what's the status on them, but I haven't done anything. Let's see. Oh my God, Hermes 33. Oh my God, dude. Y'all want to check out a Soto collection? Hermes, I've actually got your video playing right now on my TV, brother. Hermes, yeah, Canton, man, me and Canton go back. We're down like 2 flats back in the hobby with SG. We're SGC Mafia, baby. Yeah, if you want to see vintage, especially football, check out Canton. And if you want to see Juan Soto, like the craziest Juan Soto collection you've ever seen in your life, I'm talking from base to high-end stuff that I like cry that I can't get. Check out Hermes 33. Dude, I'd love to have you on the channel one day. If you want to jump on here, let me know. Hell, I'll throw you a link. I can get you on here and get Canton. Get anybody that wants to come on, by the way, jump. If you want one, if you want to jump on, let me know. I'll send you the link. We'll put as many people on here as you want. It don't matter to me. We're just all sitting around talking. So there's just not me talking. But that's been some of my pickups. And cool beans, man. Chili, I'm going to just delete you from the chat. You're smoking crack, bro. Soto, Acuna is the worst fielder you have ever seen in your life. Ever. I love you, Chili, but dude, do you even watch Acuna play? Oh my God, brother. He'll never surpass Soto unless Soto goes out. Soto's prices. Look at Soto's prices this past week. They are still they didn't take a dip. They took a dip when everybody was bailing on him, but since the home run derby, his prices have gone up and have increasingly go up. They continue to go up. I mean, it's. Don't worry about a pop count on his US 300 or HMT 33s. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Because that's it. He don't have all these multiple rookie cards like Acuna and Tatis does in that class. Tops has got to have been kicking. Somebody had to get fired over that stuff, to be honest. They didn't leave Soto in. But Soto's prices, Soto is going to be, if he goes to New York, if he leaves DC and goes to New York or to I'd hate to say the Dodgers, but because it's the big money market, they are going to, what's up, Big Scott? y'all check out Big Scott, man. He's got some goals. He's got a cool channel. Great guy, great friend. Yeah, Ermy's the same. I mean, Ermy's a Soto collector as well. He's a super collector, in my opinion. And I asked Big Scott verified it. I'm not just in our little chat with you, me, and JD. I said, have y'all seen Soto's prices climbing? JD looked into it and actually said it on his video. You know, he looked into it. So his prices are still crazy. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Dude. Here you go, Ernie. Let's see. Speaking of Soto, that was a good Soto. Okay. This is the only one of this I've got graded. It's the Atomic Power Producer 2019, I think. No, 2020. My bad. Power Producer. Y'all ain't going to believe this. First of all, Bowman's Best has got probably one of the easiest cards to grade because it's so good. But the Atomics, but I picked up on eBay. Two of these raw. No, yeah. I picked up one raw. I picked up in a 6-card lot. It was the Bowman's Best 2019. One was a purple. One was a refractor. No, one was an Atomic. One was a purple. And then another Atomic Power Producer. And then as well as picking up the God, I can't think that it was 3 of the same card, and it was Atomic. I don't want to get up and reach over there, but there's those. Here's a card. Speaking of Acuna and Soto, it's Topps Now. I know Ernie doesn't like Topps Now, but on this Topps card, I picked it up. I actually I've had some folks reach out to me wanting this. One guy was actually at the game, but this has got a low pop on it. But it's the same ball game. Both of them hit a home run as their youngest for their age, but it's a PSA 10. It's a 2018 Topps Now. Soto and Acuna, number 479. Topps Now. I had this was already graded, and when I originally picked it up, it was like $15 for shipping back in the day. Let's see. I'll put that up. Let's see. Let's go to the scene. Oh, see. Hope all's well. Need to submit some cards. Yeah, I agree. I think they need to get back down. I think 15 is realistic. 20 is realistic. That could happen with PSA, but I think it's going to be a member rate only. I don't think they're going to do it to a group submitter. That's my deal on it. But I'm glad you're doing good, Colorado, man. It's good to see you on here, man. You've always been a supporter and jumped on here. Who you guys got tomorrow, Raiders or the Chargers? They're talking about Chile and Canton are both out in California. Let's see. There was a big card show. We'll say this card shows. I was going to go and didn't go. But it was at Knights Stadium, AAA ballpark for the Charlotte Knights. They're affiliated with the White Sox, and they had an actual card trade show at the ballpark, inside, of course, in the club. So there's some YouTubers that I do follow. One is local, and I was asking if he was going and setting up, and he was. And I wished I could have gone. So if you see any videos of Charlotte Night, Charlotte, North Carolina trade show, y'all check it out. It might be some good video. Let's see. Sotos are good pickups. You just got to look. This is actually a pack pulled. I pulled this and submitted it on my own, and it was at PSA for a while. This came in with my last order, and I'm pretty damn proud of it. That is the Bergman Jump on These Nuts, and but it is the 2020 Topps Chrome Juan Soto short print backdrop, bitch. And I like Bregman, so but Bregman hit a home run, did the backdrop bull crap during the World Series. That's from the World Series, and Juan Soto. That's just Nance. Have you any shows lately? No, sir. I don't go to shows. There are not that many around here. Most of the time, they're a couple hours away, like up in Raleigh. That's like a 3 to 4 hour drive. There was one in Charlotte, like I said, but that's going downtown Charlotte, even on a weekend. I'm just getting back on my feet. So I've been in. Bing Scott, do you think PSA clears the backlog by end of March? No. Nope. I don't think they will. Does anybody think they will? Or did it not? So I'm just kind of, curious about that. Chili and Canton, y'all need to get together and drive down to Burbank Sports Card and do a video. That would be cool. Y'all would meet together, but do like a weekend and go down to Burbank Sports Card. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. Denial River. This was a card that came back on this last order that I was really proud of. Pat pulled this one, Topps Chrome. 2019 Topps Chrome, Mike. I call him Mike Y because I can't say his last name. Update Gold Refractor, card number 49, PSA 10. That is a pretty card, but I'll be selling that card because you got to pay. You got to pay for your collection somehow, boys. Good. Where's this one? Pat pulled this one too. The reason I was able to Pat pull a lot of stuff from 2020 was that I bought a case and then I bought several hobby boxes. So, but this was one I was wondering what I was going to do. I don't like the Astros team, but I like two players off the Astros. I like Jordan Alvarez and I like Bregman, Alex Bregman. I like them. I know Bregman, mother effer, was involved in that. It burns my hide. But Jordan wasn't involved in it. But this is the 2020 Topps Chrome X Factor PSA Gem Mint 10, boys. Look at it. Man. That is really cool. Let's see. I did a rearrangement. I mean, I can flip my camera over and let you see my wall if you want to see that. Did that. Let's see. We've talked about PSA. Who do you like for the Hall of Fame this year? Man, that's a hard one. I like to see Clemens. I'd like to see Roger Clemens get in because I like the Red Sox as a kid, up through high school. I just don't know if he'll make it. Barry Bonds, I don't know if he'll make it. he just pissed so many people off. And that matters. But I like to see Barry Bonds make it. Those are the two main ones I'd like to see. I'll tell you somebody I wish they would at some point please put in is Roger Maris. Roger Maris deserves it. Oh man, Chili. Does both of the babies have it, and the wife, or just one of the babies? So man, be praying for y'all, man. Straight up, brother. Y'all remember Chili's family, man. That they get well, because he's got the twinsies, recently born, and one he's put on there, just the one. All right, Bink. Yeah, I'm a Maris fan too. There was something. Big Scott, are you still on here? Because I think you threw up Mets somewhere across there. Did you hope that if you're on here, do you think the Mets owner would pitch a deal to Soto as much as he's paid out? That would be curious. Because everybody says Yankees. It don't. I mean, geez. What about the Mets? What if Soto went to the Mets? I love Soto because he plays the game for the love of the game. Have you ever seen? Has it ever been documented? I know it's never been documented in my life that I remember until this happened, where a former teammate goes across a continent to see two former teammates play in another World Series and support them. You know, I don't know. You don't see them. Yeah, 61. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a good movie. It did not make my top 5. It's in my top 10. So I did that. Let's see. Yeah, 61 is good. Did not know Roger Maris was under that much stress. I mean, the man was like, brush his hair and hair would fall out like he had chemo, man. It's just all that stress. People giving death threats. I mean, I knew baseball was baseball back in the day. You know, people took it very, very serious, but I don't know. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Anybody else, you know, well, Scott, thank you, Big Scott. Yeah, he'll offer Soto. Do you think he'd take it? You think he'd want to play for the Mets? You think they'll be good at that point, that he could get another championship? Because I don't think he's going to get another championship with the Nationals. God love them. The Lerners do. The Lerners just do. They are not. I met one of the Lerners at spring ball 2 years ago. Very nice man. He's very conscious about the customer, getting the baseball environment, you know, being true to it. But they don't want to pay. They will not violate that luxury tax. You know, people can say what they want to. My opinion is about the reason they chose Strat over Rendon was because Strat was probably cheaper. And they didn't want to pay for both Rendon and Strat. And they're probably kicking themselves in the ass right now with Zimmerman probably not coming back retirement. You could have moved Rendon to first. You could have moved Rendon to first if you wanted to. Yeah, he wants to be in New York, but is it for the Yankees or because all I keep hearing is Yankees? Does that include the Mets or is just, hey, I want to be in New York? Let's see. I'm telling you, I have never had spam on a YouTube, let alone, and I usually do SteamYard until tonight. That's the second one. I just had to boot off. I know um, uh, Bobbles had that problem the other week. Um, but if y'all see some crazy ass stuff on there, y'all feel free to block it if you're able to block it. Um, these like Russian stuff or porn stuff or whatever. You know, what you do in the privacy of your own home is your business, but not on my YouTube channel. What else we got? Yeah, I don't understand it. Yeah, Strat, he's a good person. You know, they had said that is that Strat's a good person, and they took that in. But I mean, as a Nationals fan, and I got his rookie card down here, auto. I think it's a 9. Had it graded, came back as a 9. Bowman Sterling rookie card. I think that's what it is. Damn, I don't get up. But you know, he just wants to be in New York. Okay. Imagine what Soto's card prices will go to. He goes to New York. Off the hook. So, I take a sip. Let's see. He went and bought bags of candy. Y'all, if you ain't seen this, Ermy, I'm gonna put this up, man. How about this Soto story? After they won the World Series, it was Halloween the next night. Soto was worried that his players' kids wouldn't get to trick or treat, so before getting on the plane, he went and bought bags of candy. When the flight took off, he passed it out to the other players, then let the kids go seat to seat to trick or treat. Man, that kid's got a good heart. His mom and daddy raised him right, which I think I was impressed by his parents anyway. When he won the World Series and they talked to him, he had his mom and daddy down there. And it wasn't for show. He had his mom and daddy and his brother there. And gave them praise for supporting him to be where he's at. So Chili, Juan Soto wants to be in New York. Chili. Man, that is something. Man, that make a brother tear up just a little bit. Let's see here. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite Juan Soto card. It's 7 out of 20, but it's the 2019 Panini Flawless Ruby Red Auto, but it's in blue auto, but it's the Ruby Red. It is the 9 on a card and 10 on auto, but I didn't care about the grade. I wanted to put up. That's my favorite Juan Soto card. But I don't know. The lockout. That was the question. I meant last question of the evening. Let's see. All right, before I go to that, Chili's saying, why shouldn't you want to be in Texas or Colorado? Colorado, you hit more. Right. Oh, Kumar Rocker. Why didn't you sign with the Mets? Now, Chili, are you talking about Soto or are you talking about Kumar? But Soto, he's a trip, man. Um, all let's see here. Oh, the lockout. Let's talk about the lockout, and we'll be done for the evening. Going on 10 o'clock. East Coast Dirty South time. But 10 o'clock, and I was wanting to be off of here. But the lockout, I think that there is either not going to be any spring training or a very short spring training. I don't think the regular season is going to be affected. If y'all are not familiar, there's a channel called Fuzzy, Fuzzy. Check him out. He actually got a video out. I watched it today. He says what the players union is wanting and what the owners are wanting. They're supposed to have a meeting today, I think, but we'll see. The last one lasted like 7 minutes, but watch that video. Go check Fuzzy out. You know, if they can get those hammered out, I think I think they're going to play ball. I don't think it'll be any spring ball. I'm not making no plans to go to Florida, but I want to first thank you everybody for being on here. This has been awesome. This has been great. It's a lot of great chats. But I'm done for the evening. So thank y'all very much for being on here. Remember what we say. We keep your head up, eyes up, head on the swivel. Deuces. I'm out.